Every now and then, a name comes out of Carrington that everyone keeps talking about. Right now, that's Shea Lacey. About 18 months ago, he was the hype player in the academy. He was an England youth international playing above his age group, people calling him the next big one to watch. Then came the injuries. Stop start, frustrating, and the hype dipped a bit. But here's the truth, whenever he's fit, he shows exactly why the buzz was there in the first place. The dribbling, the creativity, the left foot that can win a game on its own. He changes things the second he steps on the pitch. So let's break it down. His development at Carrington, the setbacks, his strengths and weaknesses, those comparisons to Foden and Rooney, and how he might fit into Ruben Amorim's Manchester United. From the very start, Lacey stood out at Carrington. He wasn't just good for his age group, he was miles ahead. So coach just pushed him up to the levels. And the thing is, he didn't just keep up, he excelled. At under 14s and under 15s, people inside the academy were already saying, this one's different. And when you look at the England youth setups, he's been part of that top bracket alongside Ethan Nwaneri at Arsenal, Mikey Moore at Spurs, and Chris Rigg at Sunderland. Also Harry Hamas at United. That's the top tier of talent, and often Lacey was the most eye-catching of the lot. But while Nwaneri and Moore are already getting Premier League minutes, Lacey's been slowed down by injuries. That's been the only thing holding him back. Injuries have been the biggest frustration with him. Over the last year and a half, it's been a mix of quad problems, thigh issues, and then the small recurring knocks. Every time he looks like he's about to kick on, something sets him back. And at this stage of career, 16 to 18 years old, those consistent runs of games are everything. It's tough to watch because when he does play, he lights it up. He comes on, beats defenders, and creates chances. And then the next week he's missing again. It gives you those worries about whether he'll have to, have the same fate as someone like Ethan Laird, who had incredible talent but couldn't put a run of fitness together. The positive is every time Lacey returns, he looks sharp straight away. He doesn't hide, he doesn't look rusty, and that says a lot about his natural ability. When he's fit, his strengths are obvious. Dribbling. He has close control and great balance, and those quick feet that defenders just can't deal with. He glides past players. Also his vision in passing. He's a creator. Through balls, cutbacks, crosses, and set pieces. He's always looking to make something happen. Also his shooting. His left foot is special. He's got that range to score from outside the box, and he's not afraid to try it. Last but not the least, the football intelligence. Even under pressure, he makes the right decision more often than not, and he's way mature beyond his years. The last actually is counter-attacking threat. He has pace, he has direct running, and the ability to carry the ball up the pitch quickly. He's the type of player you watch academy games for. Like when Rashford or Pogba were in the youth teams, you knew what would happen when they were on the ball. But he's still developing, and the weaknesses are clear. Physicality. At 5'9", he needs to add more strength to compete at a senior level. His defensive work rate, pressing, tracking back, positioning of the ball. It's not his strongest area yet. And injuries is the biggest concern. He needs the run of consistent fitness to make the step up. None of these are unusual for a player of his age, but they'll decide how quickly he can move from academy star to first team option. He's been compared to some big names, and you can see why. Phil Foden, like the way he dribbles, his left foot, and how comfortable he is in tight spaces. Also Wayne Rooney, not in physique, but in the way he can just pull something out of nowhere with a strike. And also Rashford as a youth player. That sense that when he gets the ball, something's gonna happen. Comparisons can be dangerous, but if you're being mentioned alongside those names, it's just kind of ceiling people think you've got. Then there's the Ruben Amorim angle. We know what Amorim likes. Fast transitions, technical players who are comfortable between lines, and players who can cut in and create. His 3-4-3 relies heavily on wide players who can both score and link play. That description fits Lacey perfectly. Playing on the right, cutting inside to his left, threading passes, having a go from distance. It's tailor-made for how Amorim sets up his sides. He's not going to walk into the 11 tomorrow, but if he stays fit and brings together a run of games, Amorim will have to take notice. So here's where we are. Shea Lacey is one of the most exciting players to come out of Carrington in years. A technically brilliant fearless attacker who's been held back by injuries but hasn't lost any of his spark. He's a United fan through and through, growing up in a Liverpool supporting household but never wavering. And if he can add that physicality and keep fit, he's got everything you'd want in a modern attacker. The question is whether he can stay on the pitch long enough to prove it. If he does, I've got no doubt he'll be part of Man United's first team picture sooner rather than later. What do you think? Is he the next big breakthrough or are the injury worries too much?